Hey, welcome to the Vending Biz. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and come back for more. Today we'll be doing collections. I'm going to 5 locations to collect from 8 machines. Let's get started. Okay, this first location is a pharmaceutical company. So I come to this location probably about once every 2 weeks. Okay, it has a good amount of staff, and I actually have card readers placed on these machines as well. So right here you can see most of the products in the soda machine have sold, but there would not be a lot of cash in this machine because the majority of these sales come from my card readers. Okay, now we're going on to the snack machine. So you'll see me enter a code here, and that's my number of sales. So I take that number down, and it tells me how much I made, since recording sales the last time that I checked it. So this machine usually does pretty well. So you'll see right here me taking the number down. I'll write down whatever products I need to bring back to the location when I come back. And right now, I'm just collecting the money from the bottom, this is right here is where the change go. And once I collect that, I'll put it back, and I'll take the cash out from the bill accepted. I'll also put that in the bag. All right, on to our next location. This is a recreation center. I also service this location about every 2 weeks. Could be more, give or take, depending on the time of the season it is. This one usually picks up in the summertime and a little bit in the winter during basketball season when they're having a lot of games in there. So looking in the machine, first thing I notice is a lot of the Gatorades are sold. So now that I see that, I know to bring back. When I come back, now I'll check and see how we've done in sales and see how much money I have in the machine. You can see we have a few dollars here, not too bad. Now it's time to move on to our next location. So this location here is one of my best locations. So you can see here what I'm doing is actually picking up money that I placed at the bottom of the machine because the bill acceptor gets full. So what I do is I'll just put the money on the bottom if I don't feel like collecting the money that day. And I just come back and pick it up whenever I'm ready. Next, I'll grab the money from the bill acceptor. I was trying to pretty much do it quick here because I had a lot of people around. I usually do this, when the spots are typically like empty. So when there's a lot of people around, I just try to move fast so I'm not getting anybody away. So on to our next location. This right here is an old people's home. So this location is a pretty solid location. Not one of my best, but it definitely does good. Okay, so now that we got the machine open, I'll just look around, make sure everything looks good. Then I'll collect the money and see how we did with sales. The number running across the machine here is the same as the other number before. It's our sales number, so that's the same number I record on all of the machines while I'm doing my stops. So it helps tell me what the sales were. It's not the most accurate number, but it's good enough for the purposes of what I'm doing. So right here, I noticed somebody tried to put pennies in the machine, which is something that commonly happens Usually whenever they put pennies in there, it just falls straight to the bottom, which is it will fall back out and they'll get the pennies back. Or if the machines do stay or if the pennies do stay in the machines, it typically just falls to the side or in the coin box. Right here, I'm just emptying out the coin box into the bag. Next, we'll just collect the cash and then move on to the next machine.
How you going?
Alright, checking the coins on this machine, you can see there's actually a good amount of coins in here, which is typical for this location. They use a lot of coins, more so than any other spots that I have. Now I'll just grab the cash and get on to our next spot. All right, this is our last spot of the day. This is high school teacher's lounge, and this is one of my best spots. Remember, folks, before I forget it, you'll see a pen. See the pen? That's the pen right here. Alright, so the first thing I'll do here is pull up the sales number, and then I'll record that by just writing it down. So I'll take a second to do that before I get started and start to do the other things that I have to do here. I was at this one Wednesday too. Hey, that's $1, yo. Okay, now for collection. So just like the other spot, with this spot, once the bill acceptor was full, I just put some bills at the bottom of the machine, just to keep it functioning. If the bill acceptor gets too full, it doesn't accept any more bills, and then of course you can't make any money that way. So it's best just to take them out, put them to the side if it gets too full, just so the machine keeps operating properly. So after I do this, I'll collect the coins, and then I'll grab the money out of the bill acceptor itself.
Don't you be having like music playing in the background?
I don't do all that shit. I'm not doing that. I ain't get to that point yet. Let's put the video on. I actually just had to, I changed this out. We had to take in bills for like, probably like a good 2 weeks.
So you missed out.
All right, so lastly, I'll be checking the soda machine. Same thing, just get it open, see what it needs, make sure everything's working properly, and then I'll get on to collecting the money. So while looking in the coin box, I noticed there's not a lot of coins in there. And that's simply because I actually had an issue with the snack machine where it wasn't accepting bills. I had to change the bill acceptor. And people were taking coins out of the soda machine just by putting $1 in and pressing return and getting coins back, which then in turn actually put the soda machine out of service, because once it doesn't have enough coins in the machine, it could no longer accept bills itself. So that's what happened here. I took all the coins out of the coin box and actually put them back into the coin mechanism, which helps the machine operate properly. So now I'm just collecting the cash, and you'll see there's a lot of cash in this machine. And this is a situation where I probably should have taken some of those bills out and placed them to the side. Now that we got all that done, we get to my favorite part, which is the most fun part for me. We actually get to sit down, count the money, and see how we've done. Let's go.
And I'm actually going to get right into it. And you really want to know how. How can I blaze my own path? How can I be successful? How can I follow the path that someone else has laid for me to be successful?
Sitting on deuces while the blunt burn. Still raping rap music cause I want more. All money in, it's just us four. It's just copy, it's just Harvey, it's just Remplo. It's just Adam, it's just Black Salmon, both the fast. Where your 600 bands, where your rovers at? Where your Cuban links, nigga, where your rollies at? Where your big booty bad bitches stay with posters at? Where you hustle, where you run from the police at? Where you ever represented hope, where the hopeless at? Where you had to take an oath before you sold the sack? Dealt with all the pressure, played it like you never noticed that. Amongst it all, put yourself on the map. Turn it to a booming operation, where your focus at? Where your 600 bands, where your rovers at? Where your Cuban link, nigga, where your rollie at? I would rather shoot before I run. Pressure on my shoulder weighing ton. You should try and do what we done. Make $1 million while you young. I would rather shoot before I run.
Okay, now it's time to count the coins. So I actually go to the bank for this part and let the coin counter do this for me. The only thing that's not displayed here is I also have cells and card readers, obviously like I mentioned before, and I also have the free checks that's also not included in this number.
That dirt up off your shoulder, step your game up. Can't be chasing pussy, switch your ways up. Can't be fucking off your loot, you gotta save up. You gon' probably fail trying to play us. Please ain't for everybody, get your grades up. Ain't about your money, you just looking for a stage up. And all that stuff you should've put it in your brain, huh? Stupid ass nigga, you can't fade up. Niggas like, who even raised clubs? Where you come from? Where you get your name from? You was in the house, not with the runaway slaves, huh? You wasn't never in the spot when they raid, huh? You ain't really bought it, little nigga, this is phase, huh?
You enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.
Pressure on my shoulder weighing ton. You should try and do what we done. Make $1 million while you young. I would rather shoot before I run. Pressure on my shoulder weighing ton. You should try and do what we done. Make $1 million while you young.
Tell me why you mad, folks. Tell me why you mad. I know to you it looks easy. Tell me why you mad, folks. Tell me why you mad. This shit ain't easy, believe me. Tell me why you mad, folks. Tell me why you mad. I know to you it looks easy. Tell me why you mad, folks. Tell me why you mad. This shit ain't easy, believe me. Self-made, nigga, really self-made. And I'll never understand the type of games you niggas play. West side to the west side, Atlanta until I die. Fuck with my nigga Nipsey, best believe a nigga gon' ride. Tell me why you mad, folks. Tell me why you mad. I know to you it looks easy. Tell me why you mad, folks. Tell me why you mad. But this shit ain't easy, believe me. Tell me why you mad.